Chemical handling. In Australia, our chemicals are applied normally between 70 and 100 litres per hectare, where in the rest of the world, the majority would be applied around the 180 to 200 litres per hectare, due to the variance in the crops being a lot lighter in Australia than they can be overseas. Now this leads to a situation where we are mixing more chemical for less water. And in some cases in Australia, we are mixing up to 8 chemicals to go into a cropping situation. And they have to be all done in sequence, or we end up with a great jelly. It's very important that we put these chemicals into solution, not into suspension. So suspension is where the chemical is still in the water, but it hasn't mixed adequately with the water. We want to take them to solution, where it is a far more effective chemical and will give you a lot more efficacy. So that's where the batchmate comes in. So you would half fill your batchmate, have it agitating very aggressively, and then you would start your chemicals. So you'd add them in the sequence that your agronomist would have indicated to you, and then you can keep mixing them, and then you can add the water. And once they're all adequately mixed, you keep the batchmate just agitating with the chemicals. Now this may be in different applications. You may leave that agitating while you're away spraying the one you've just done, and then it's ready for the next one, or you might do it at the same time. One of the other big savings for the batchmate is if we look at a trailed or a self-propelled sprayer, about 25% of its time is loading. Now if we can shut the engine down on that machine for 25% of its operating life, when it comes to resale, it is worth considerably more. Batchmate has an 800 litre tank capacity. The pump fitted to it has an open capacity of about 600 litres per minute. It comes standard with a high capacity venturi for sucking the chemical in. It has twin lids for ease of loading. On one you have a drum buster or a bag buster, and that is a conical piece of steel with 4 blades coming off the side of it, and you can put a bag on the top of it, jam it down on there, and it will open up and go into the tank, which saves a lot of time. You can also use it for drums. On the other end you have a drum washing nozzle. So once you've poured the drum, if you're using drums, into the batchmate, you can go to the other end, push your drum down on your drum cleaning nozzle and clean the inside of it out. It also is fitted standard with a hand wash tank and a soap dispenser, and also a machine hand wash gun. So it comes with a hose and a gun on the end of it, so you can either wash the machine down if you have some spillage, or if you have some spillage on the batchmate. The pump has various functions, so you can use the pump to fill the batchmate. You can also use the pump as a standalone pump to fill the machine, or you can put the tap halfway, the 3-way tap halfway, and you can suck from the outside water source, and you can suck from the batchmate and put it into your machine that you're filling. Then you can turn the the tap round fully, and if you want to put all the chemical into the tank, you can turn it to the other position, inside position, and it'll take everything out of the tank. The tank has a rinse nozzle in it, so just by flicking a couple of taps, you can rinse the inside of the tank out to get that last little bit of chemical out if you're going to change chemicals or do a decontamination. Superflow mobile hopper. Now this is the same hopper that we use on the bigger machines. It's on wheels and it has a venturi in the bottom. It's 60 litres and it's dry chemical friendly, so you can put your atrazine, your simazine, your Glean, your Ally, any of those sort of chemicals through it, and they can go into the tank. You require a flow from a fire type pump up to about 50 psi to operate it. Now again, that can be used as a fill pump, and then it'll go through the bottom of the hopper and suck the rest into the tank. You have a drum rinse nozzle on the top of it, which aids to cleaning your drums. It has a mix nozzle inside to stop the aeration on foam. You have a volume indicator inside, so there's a stainless steel strip inside with numbering on it, so you can pour your drums into it. The lid is fully sealed, so when you have put everything in, it's not going to slop out. It's a nice sturdy frame on 8-inch pneumatic tyres, and it comes with a 5-metre suction hose and a 2-metre induction hose. All the fittings are cam-lock for rapid fitting. Great little machine. With the applications you can put that into is a horticultural, viticultural or even agricultural situation where the sprayer or sprayers are always coming back to the same place to fill up. So instead of having a hopper on each sprayer, you just have one hopper and many sprayers can use it. Great little item.